There's an expression, you're only as old as you feel. And I gotta tell you, I'm feeling octogenarian recently. The biggest content online undoubtedly has been like TikTok style content, like short, bite sized pieces of either trends, challenges, or goofy dances, all of which I'm not really a fan of and I don't really understand. Nowadays, a lot of headlines leave me scratching my head, trying to even decipher if what I even read was English or even a human language to begin with. I swear to God, there's just like a new thing every day that it goes right over my head and makes no sense to me. Like, did you squeeb today? Turns out 9 out of 10 millennials don't even know how to glorb. Don't be a lame-o. Well, lame-o I understand, but all the other words in there, it sounds like it's out of a fucking Rick and Morty sketch. Like, I don't get it. So like I have to like research things that are popular these days in order to like not feel completely left out and in the dark. I'm actually starting to feel what it was like to be a parent during the rise of the internet and your kids like telling you, trendy things going on online such as like 4chan with pools closed due to AIDS and you don't know what the fuck they're talking about, like what's Habbo Hotel, what's going on. I'm reaching that point. But long-winded explanation to come to what I actually want to talk about today. There was something I really didn't understand a few days ago that blew up on Twitter with Skibidi Toilet. That made no sense to me. I didn't know what that was. It sounded like some kind of like bootleg toilet or something. But apparently it was is a huge YouTube trend, a huge branch of YouTube content. So I looked into it, and it's a series of Gmod shitposts that are getting like 20 million views a day per video. The channel Da Fuck Boom is a classic like Gmod shitposter, and over the last month he has gained over 2.9 billion views, over 7.2 million subs, and every month now for the last couple months is getting at least 2 billion views. He is blowing up all because of Skibidi Toilet. And that's the gift that keeps on giving, because everyone's suckling from that milky bosom of Skibidi Toilet, because anyone that's even making content around Skibidi Toilet, such as like, here's what you didn't understand about Skibidi Toilet number 33, hidden moments of Skibidi Toilet number 41, is this the end of Skibidi Toilet Cameraman in episode 42? Like all kinds of like speculative like game theory Skibidi Toilet videos are also getting tens of millions of views every day. This is probably the biggest branch of content I've seen since Minecraft first blew up, and maybe even bigger than Roblox. Like, it's crazy how huge Skibidi Toilet is. It's got the Midas touch. If you just put that in your title, you're guaranteed success. So I went over it a little bit more on stream for anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, but I imagine most of you have heard it by now. It is big with children. It's content that is primarily being consumed by the younger generation, which is why a lot of people, around our age here in the retirement home haven't heard of Skibidi Toilet, but I want to put it on the front of your radar because for the first time in a long time, this is popular content geared towards younger viewers that I actually feel isn't dog shit. Whereas most of them I think is just actual trash. This one I think is pretty entertaining. I still didn't watch the latest Skibidi Toilet. I can't wait. That's just wild that that's a sentence I comprehend now. I was completely oblivious to this, and this is one of like the biggest phenomenons I've ever seen on YouTube. So I really wanted to talk about this because I think it was 2 days ago. I saw a post on Twitter saying, I bet if you're over the age of 16, you've never even heard of this. And it was Skibidi Toilet. And I thought it was one of those memes where it's like, oh, you're so old you probably don't even know what Baby Gronk rizzes up Livy Dunn becoming the new Drip King even means. These words don't have meaning to you, I bet. And I thought it was just going to be fake. But no, it turns out this Skibidi Toilet thing is unbelievably massive. Like, super huge. Look at these views. 21 hours ago, 14 million. And what's crazy is I recognize this channel from a long time ago. They struck gold with Skibidi Toilet. Every episode, well over 20 million views, pretty much. Like, it's unreal. And it's the gift that gives to the whole community. Like, you got the whole middle school lunch table spitting milk out of their nose with it. So all of these YouTube shorts are like digging into the lore. So they're like, it's actually the deepest lore ever. This is on par with, some of Tolkien's best work. I've never seen such a such a lexicon of knowledge here, a cornucopia of little hidden Easter eggs. Like, it's mind-boggling how big this is. Like they're putting it on the same level of like Game of Thrones, or rather, Song of Fire and Ice, I suppose. Like when it comes to lore. So I got deep into this Skibidi Toilet rabbit hole. It's it's so like I'm actually happy that this is what's popular though. I don't want to make it seem like I'm shitting on it because this is actually reminiscent of what a lot of us in early YouTube grew up with as well. Someone made a great point on Twitter that no matter how much the internet changes, no matter how much humanity evolves, somehow there's something embedded deep in our DNA that has us gravitate towards Gmod content. Because this is just like old YouTube poops, this is just like old Gmod shit posts, and it's huge, all the same. So I am actually, like, this is the first time in a long time where I've been happy that something that I was completely oblivious to that's big with children, I think is actually good content. Like, Skibidi Toilet, I think, is fine. Like, it is very reminiscent of, like, old YouTube poop culture and all of that. So it's cool. It's like getting back to the grassroots. The world is resetting. Maybe finally the internet's beginning to heal. Because again, like, look at this. Like, just scrolling down a second. Skibidi Toilet, 48 secrets. And there's like 1,000 of these videos. Like, anything that even has Skibidi Toilet in it is an actual glitch in the YouTube ecosystem that guarantees you at least 1 million views. Anything Skibidi Toilet. It's a cheat code right now. Like, look at this. Skibidi Toilet origin story. Like, they have been blessed with Skibidi Toilet. What the fuck is this? Play one of the videos? I don't know if I can. I think it's copyrighted music. But it uses basically that old viral TikTok song. It's like this generation's fucking Crazy Frog. Fine, I'll play it real quick. Here, let me do like one of the first ones. Probably this one would be the best one. So this. It uses that and then it does like a bunch of wacky things and it evolves and grew into like a giant fucking war between Skibidi Toilet, the cameraman, Mr. Ass Blast or some shit. I don't know. It's got like layers to the narrative now, all stemming from that. It's literally old Gmod shitpost content, but blowing up in 2023. 2023 years after the death of our Lord, and we are still appreciating Gmod content. I just find that to be poetic and wholesome almost. Our species peaked with good shitposts, why move from that? We did. For a while, we were straying from the light of God. With like TikTok garbage content like dumb challenges and dumb dances, but now, Skibidi Toilet's the new hotness. We're back. I'm gonna be honest, I think we're starting to get back to where it all began. We've got Skibidi Toilet, which is fucking huge. Gmod shitpost classics. And now we had that guy naring his butthole, like bare asshole. Fucking 30 million views on that. We're coming back. We're like, a flip has switched somewhere along the space-time continuum, maybe after we discovered all those gravitational waves, but things are starting to fall into place again. It's feeling pretty good. How long till MySpace profile songs make a comeback? Oh, I'm telling you, give it 3 months. I bet Threads is going to make a thing where you can make a song autoplay on your Threads profile. I feel like we're like going back in YouTube or in internet history. Give it a couple months. And then you'll be able to do your top 8s again on Threads, where you can organize your top 8 follower friends on your homepage or some shit. What was your MySpace account name? It was just my name, Charlie. I had a website, a Pixo website. I've talked about this before. It was coldflames.pixo.com, where I used to talk a little bit about RuneScape, but I also posted a lot of like music on there from bands I liked, and unfortunately at the time my favorite band was Lost Prophets, so I had like Last Train Home or something playing on the homepage, and then I had an entire section dedicated to Rooftops from Lost Prophets, and then it turns out that the lead singer of that was one of the biggest pedophiles in the music industry's history, so that website didn't age very well.